Today is a very special day because we are at VDM Cars. They are putting on the new logo on the building, and as always at VDM Cars we have something very special, the key to something very special, and it's the Bentayga. Of course it's the Bentayga, and I don't know if you know, but Bentayga is a metaphor, and Bentayga is a mountain on the Canary Islands, and it's the tallest and biggest one of them all, and it looks down on all the smaller, less powerful mountains. And just have a look at this gorgeous car with that. I think this is the perfect color for this car. It's very classy, but also it looks very powerful. And I really like this little thing here. It's the Bentley B, of course. Very cool rims, 22-inch. Oh man, I am going to have a really nice day, I think, with Bentley in the headlights. Very cool. Full steel mesh, of course, mesh grille. And under here we have a W12 bi-turbo with twin scroll turbos. I also really like that, even though this is a very powerful SUV, they didn't go for quad exhaust but just two huge ones, and I think that's a lot cooler for a Bentley. It's not as shouty as an Audi SQ7, which of course is just below this car. This is beyond anything else in terms of SUVs. Okay, the interior. I just sat in it. Is this a gorgeous interior or what? Look at the diamond stitching, the logo here, the metals that have been used. Oh man, this is perfect. The signature Bentley vent system, wood, leather, metal. I mean, the stitching, everything is gorgeous. The first thing I noticed when I sat here was that the steering wheel is actually quite small, and maybe it's engaging because this is a good driving car or something. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute when we're driving this car. But in terms of looks, with the wave of the leather dashboard here and the space, the design, it is perfect. It's the best looking and feeling SUV I've ever sat in. So driving the Bentayga, it should be something special. I've read some reviews and watched them, of course, and it should be very luxurious and comfortable to drive, and it's not about performance. Even though this is the fastest SUV alive, and it has a 0 to 100 time of 4.1 seconds, and the top speed is 301 kilometers an hour. Amazing numbers, astonishing, but it's not about performance. It's not about dynamics or sportiness. This is about speed meets comfort meets luxury, and it's just a surplus of everything actually. Let me show you what I mean. Let me launch this car and just observe how incredibly fast it is. Let me just turn on the speedometer, put it in. Let's put it in sport and just floor it. Traction control kicks in, even though this is a four-wheel drive car and it's a bit wet, so these 610 horses have to be tamed. I mean, that was incredibly fast. 4.1 seconds for an SUV. Unbelievable. Ah, the pull and the torque of this thing, 900 Newton meters from the 6-liter W12 twin turbo. I mean, this is 2017. The fact that the Bentley still has that dinosaur of an engine is amazing. It now has twin scroll turbos, so they spool up a bit quicker, and a twin scroll turbo means that, let's say this is the turbo and you have an intake here, so the air pushes the turbine, but a twin scroll turbo has 2 intakes, so you have 2 intakes, so the turbo spins up faster. And you notice that in the increase in RPMs, because when you floor it, let me just show you, let's shift down a few gears. It eats up the revs. It's actually very, very rev happy. This car has to be discreet. It has to be fast and comfortable at the same time. And that's why they added the Bentley mode, which I'm going to activate with this switch over here. We are now in Bentley mode, and this means that the car observes the conditions in which you're in, and it then makes this ultimate setting, this ultimate compromise between comfort and speed. So it's very, very fast in this setting, but very comfortable as well. So competition, well, maybe the Range Rover supercharged autobiography long wheelbase. That's the only car I can think of that can get, yeah, close to this one. And what's also very cool about the Bentley, of course it's from the Volkswagen group, but it still is a very British product, because they first wanted to build this car in Slovakia, but the English government said it's so important for us that this car is built in England that we going to give you some money if you're going to build it in England. And so they did. The factory is located in Crewe, and the body is made in Bratislava and then shipped over to Crewe. But the car is engineered and assembled in Crewe, England. So the platform is shared with the Audi Q7, and I've driven the normal Q7 and the SQ7, but this really is a big step up compared to those cars, because the interior is nothing like the Q7. This is so much more luxurious and premium and special, and the materials feel super soft and expensive, and I mean, these switches, oh, they have a lovely weight to them. Gorgeous. I only want to shut up in this car because I so much enjoy the silence and comfort. Speaking of comfort, there's also a back seat, of course, and let me just get in the back and let me tell you something about the comfort over there. The old switcheroo. Soft close system, of course. Sounds very satisfying. It's a weird tick I have. So in the back, lots of room, very, very spacious. There is a tiny tablet over here which you can take out. The plastic is still on, so I'm going to leave it there. But yeah, you can change the climate. You can adjust the seat heating, so I want to be nice and warm and cooked all the way through. And let me see what we can do. We can go to system settings, so we have the signature Bentley clock over there, the outside temperature, and some more stuff. Current speed, wow, this is cool. Look at this, really cool. Wow, that's a clever gimmick. And we have an analog speedometer as well on this. Wow, this is so cool. Yeah, I always get neck cramps when I'm going like this to see how fast Max is going, so I don't have that problem in this car. Maybe it's a good company car. This is really cool, I really like this. And again we have the signature Bentley vent control system. Push and pull like in the old Bentleys from the 1940s. Really, really cool. I love the pedigree and the culture that's behind these simple metal things. Okay, that was it for the Bentley Bentayga. Thanks a lot to VDM Cars. They currently have 2 of these gorgeous Bentaygas in stock, so if you don't want to wait for Bentley to assemble your Bentley Bentayga, it takes like more than a year, go pay them a visit and have your Bentley Bentayga tomorrow. Thanks guys.